What's up, everyone? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you another game where I blundered my queen and somehow won. For some reason, I'm very good when it comes to uh, losing my queen and still winning. I don't think I've ever blundered my queen and not won before. Uh, so yeah, that's a interesting fact. I've made tons of videos on me beating chess without a queen, so you should definitely check that out. So in this the beginning here, my opponent, as you can see here, he developed his uh, bishop here. It looked like he was going to try to trade with the knight to try to get one of my pawns to take back, and that would have opened up my defenses, and it would have put two pawns in the c file, which is never ideal. So I countered this by putting my queen out. It would pressure his bishop and protect the knight at the same time. And then also, I was hoping he would make the trade, because then it would lead to something like this. And this was kind of what I was aiming for, but instead he decided to protect his bishop with his pawn. And then decided to put more protection on these two pawns, and next he brought in more protection for his bishop. I decided to develop my knight, and then he started moving in a little bit, so I actually was able to take, it looked like he wanted to trade knights. The same thing with the bishop. It would have put two pawns in the f file, and also would have made it so that it would be impossible for me to castle kingside without being in a weak position. But he did not see that I could have taken this pawn easily. So right now my confidence was pretty high. I'm a pawn up, and I'm not in a terrible position. Only thing is that I can't really move the knight back, or else I'll go into the same trap that we had before. But unfortunately, I did not see that I would lose my queen. So I lost my queen on move 8. And right now I decided that my only way I'm going to win this is if I can get his queen back. So I was thinking, so I saw that the queen was pinned to the king right here. I pinned the knight to the queen. I was doing everything I could to try to get to the queen. Here, I was trying really hard to get his queen, but I mean, it just doesn't happen like that. I then castled, and then I began. So here, what else? This was one of my best attempts to get his queen. This would have been a fork not only for the knight and the king, but also for the queen here. He was able to block it though with his bishop, so I had to think of a new way to get in. To get it, I knew that the bishop was the only thing holding this together, so I decided to pressure the queen and see what would happen, and then set up this. So this now, once the bishop is moved, the castle would be able to check the king. But also, what I would move the bishop to a spot where it would basically pressure the queen, but he would have to work on the checkmate, or on the check. So he wouldn't be able to move his queen, and I would get that. Fortunately, he castled, ending that idea. Right here on this move, I was hoping for something like here, with this take right here. This would have allowed me to get a free castle out of it, but unfortunately that didn't work out either. I mean, I guess he could have taken it with the bishop, but I don't think he wanted to do that then. He decided to try to kick the knight. This is when I made this move with the knight. This move right here would fork the castle and the queen. So now I kind of even things up a little bit. Only thing is that my knight is stuck, and eventually he was able to get it. I was able to take this pawn here and put a little bit more pressure on the queen. which was this game. That's what I was focused on all game. Actually, I was trying to. Now he started to push, and I kind of thought it was over for me. I made this trade here, but oh yeah, this trade here was actually a really good one. So I figured if I take his bishop, his queen moves over to take back, and then I get the dark square bishop. So that was nice. So now he's only up 3. I decided to try to defend against a checkmate like this, which I knew was very possible. I wanted to defend against the queen coming down and forking. We traded here. I would come out up upon. I was getting kind of desperate now, so I did this, and he blundered right here. It looked like I think he was thinking maybe he can pressure the knight or maybe pressure the castle or something and check the pawn at the same time. I don't know what he was thinking, but I was pressuring his queen the entire game. It didn't happen. Oh, he's at 45 seconds time. He probably saw that he was running out of time and he had to end it quickly. So probably wasn't thinking, and so I pressured him for. This was a long game. It was like close to 20 minutes, close to the full 20 minutes. So for like 15 minutes, I spent the whole game trying to take his queen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen until the very last move. So, thank you everyone for watching. And